Have you ever wondered what genre has taken over the internet? We need to talk about the genre currently holding readers hostage, Romantasy. Somewhere along the way, we all collectively decided that regular romance wasn't enough. No. We said, what if he was emotionally unavailable and he had wings? Romantasy has absolutely taken over our shelves, our FYPs, our wallets, and what little emotional stability we were holding on to. Because apparently, what readers really wanted was high stakes, deadly magic, ancient curses, morally grey men, and enough sexual tension to power a small city. Today, we're diving into why Romantasy exploded into one of the biggest genres in literature, what makes it so addictive, and why we keep willingly sign up for 600-page hardcovers. Plus, we're playing games, testing our fantasy knowledge, and probably exposing ourselves by revealing way too much about our personal preferences in fictional men. So sharpen your blades, grab your dragon, and emotionally prepare yourselves because things are about to get magical, chaotic, and probably a little feral. Let's go, Spill Squad. Are you ready to read it and steep? Welcome back to Spill the Book, the podcast where we read the romance, the drama, and the chaos so you don't have to. But let's be real. If there's a shadow daddy involved, you're probably adding that straight to cart. Today, we'll be talking about all things Romantasy, the genre that came in like a wrecking ball and said, what if we combined fantasy world building, life-threatening stakes, enemies to lovers, and the hottest morally questionable men you have ever met? And readers were like, yes, immediately. We're breaking it down why Romantasy has become one of the most dominant genres in publishing, what books got us hooked, and which ones we'll defend with our whole chest, and what trends we're absolutely obsessed with right now. We'll also be playing some games, making some questionable choices, and ranking some of our favorite books along the way. So grab your tea and your current fantasy obsession and your favorite fictional warrior, because this episode is giving dragons, danger, and devastatingly attractive men. But the most important question of the day is, what are you drinking?
In honor of Romantasy Day, I have Passion Tango tea.
I love that. You know what's funny? I went with Earl Grey with vanilla, and I'm like, does that say what kind of a person I am where I went vanilla?
But you're not vanilla at all?
Vanilla at all. So one of the biggest questions is, why did Romantasy suddenly become one of the most popular genres in fiction? Now, why do you think it became one of the most popular?
I think it's because it's fun.
Yeah?
You have to suspend reality to, accept the story, right? We don't have dragons. We don't have fairies. It takes you out of, your daily life and into something where magic exists. Sexy as hell.
Yeah, but why the wings? Why are we suddenly obsessed with Batman?
When I know that these characters have wings, I don't picture them with wings. I just don't.
Oh my God, that's freaking hilarious. I like my boys, but they don't have wings in my head.
Right? They don't. I like the characters, but when I'm picturing them in my head, they definitely don't have wings.
I pictured them all wrong with the wings because someone was like, they're bat wings. And I'm like, well, yeah, they're bat boys, but I always picture like more birdie wings. I don't know why.
Okay.
Because it's soft and you touch them, they'll be all feathery. And I'm like, oh, I like that.
But is a bat wing soft? Are they is it like a silky? I've never touched a bat wing. I don't know.
No, but it sounds disgusting. How many women do you know go, oh, yeah, I love bats? None.
I don't know any.
So I don't know. I guess I always picture like black and it's kind of like feathery and they're bat wings, honey.
I picture leathery.
Cool.
I know, but that's also why I don't picture them with wings.
Completely understand that. But it's funny because Mike asked me that question. It's like, so why do people like Romantasy so much? And I'm like, well, I think it's because you get the escape, you get some romance, you get danger. Oh my God, the fandoms just bloody explode. And there's always emotional chaos. And he was like, that's a lot in one book. I'm like, that's why they're usually 600 plus pages. But we willingly sign up for this stuff. And it's so funny because you were like, I said to you, like, I don't know what books to pick, right? I don't think I've read very many. Well, actually, I went on good reason. I have read a fair amount.
Yeah.
So I was, yeah, wrong there. What? You have conjured the most incredible episode today. Everybody, Jace, this was her brainchild. I'm just along for the ride. I'm so excited.
Yay, I did it.
It's going to be fun.
Yes, it
I have
is.
my notes. Okay. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
You want to introduce the first game?
Morally gray and emotionally devastating. We are going to throw scenarios at each other back and forth and then try and decide if we would live through them.
I'm going to put a disclaimer in right now, okay? I probably will die in every single one of them.
Yeah, the answer for me
chapter
is I'm not making it out of the book alive.
Because I'm like, dragon's dead. Man with a sword dead. Fae warrior dead. Right, dead. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't think I'd survive any of this stuff. And I can't even outrun anyone. This is going to be...
I'm not a runner either.
This is going to be good. Spell Squad, are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Would you survive this romantasy? Bonded to a phoenix who thinks you're a long-rumored war god, but you're not.
No. You lost me at Phoenix. No, I
They're
wouldn't
so
say
cool.
with that. Just, I don't even know where I would start with that. I'm not joking. I wasn't built for this, okay? I was built for cozy, small town.
Yeah.
Like if I had been Violet in Fourth Wing, I wouldn't have even gone to that
You
freaking
would have fallen off the parapet.
I would have looked straight at it and gone, I'm going home.
Done.
I'm out.
Send me back to the scribe chambers.
I wouldn't have left the scribe chambers. I don't know what she was thinking.
She didn't have a choice. Her mom was like, do this or die. So she did it.
Okay,
so
dead
she
it
didn't
is
die.
then. Again,
Yeah.
dead it is then.
I guess I'm dead then.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. Are we doing these ones off of your sheet?
Oh, I made up my...
Yeah, because I was like, I made up a couple too, but I wrote more than you did. Okay. Okay, my first one for you. So, I called it the
Dead.
Purging Trials. Okay, so it's basically a dystopian survival game that mirrors high-stakes competitions with survival depends on faking your way through a world of elites. So you're an ordinary and you have to be inside lethal trials against superhumans. Are you making it out?
No.
Fuck no. Oh, no.
I just be friends with everybody. I'm really good at making friends.
Well, this is what I wrote. I'm like, you must fake having abilities to avoid being hunted. So you have to pretend you're one of them because they don't know. When you're all thrown in, because, oh my God, you don't know how long I prepared for this episode.
Man. I wrote like 2 sentences for each of mine.
No, listen, okay? I was like, so to survive, you must fake having abilities because everyone gets thrown in. They don't know who has abilities and who's human. So they all have no clue except who they are individually. You can partner with anyone you like, but there's a shadow assassin in there and a prince, and he hates humans, and they are your 2 best bets at survival. And the problem is you're far too trusting, so will you pick the right man?
But that's true. I am really trusting. So no.
Yeah, I went a little extra. I'm like, I have to be
Authors
prepared.
take note. Can somebody write that? Because I would read the hell out of that book.
Yeah, I was like, I must be prepared for Jace's game. I am going to do this.
You're more prepared for my game than I am.
Well,
but no, I'm not surviving that, but I would read it.
Like, seriously, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't know how many we were doing.
I did 3.
Okay.
But I can come up with things on the fly. I
know you can.
Romantasy is my genre, honey.
Yeah, but I can't. I have to prepare. Like, Post-it note. Okay, let's see if I'm going to survive the next one.
I don't think you're going to like this one very much.
God.
You as a human are offered immortality, but it comes with a very large caveat. It binds you to your truest enemy, true enemies to lovers in this situation. You must marry him, produce an heir, and stay with him for the rest of your life. If you try and leave, your life ends
Will
immediately.
I ever like him?
No. No, you won't. And if you don't produce an heir, you die.
Well, I'm good at producing those.
I know. You really are.
I'd be okay in this one. Okay. Do I have to hang out with him? Do we have to live in the same house? I got questions.
You live in the you have to live in the same place. You're married. You're keeping up appearances. You're married. You are legally married. You have to produce an heir. You have to, do all the things that a wife in a romantasy would have to do for your truest enemy. True enemy.
I could survive it. I wouldn't like it. Because I'm pretty fertile. Well, I used to be anyway.
Yeah.
Like when you had to look at me and there's Thomas. I'm not cutting any of that. We're good. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So this one, let's see if you're gonna survive this. I called it the Gothic Manor Lockdown. So it's basically like a romantasy locked room mystery. Okay.
Nope.
Hey, come on. Let me give you the deets.
Kidding. Okay.
So it's a classic escape room. So the danger comes from the people inside it, but there's also supernatural forces outside it. So you're trapped in a remote manor with all your worst enemies, like you got an estranged brother, a snooty cousin, toxic ex, all the good people that you love. Okay, and you literally have to solve the mystery of why the gates are locked and what supernatural forces are outside to get you when you get out there.
Mysteries.
Yeah, I think you could do this one.
I could do that one, maybe.
Yeah. The
The
problem is you overthink things. And yeah. And so you're constantly questioning yourself and almost gaslighting yourself. But that's your biggest flaw. But all the people you hate's in this room with you.
Okay, well, that sucks. I would survive by sheer will alone to get out of this room with all these horrible people.
Like, oh my God. Like, I even plotted out what I would like you to do first. I went a little extra. I don't know.
Are you sure you're not a writer?
No, I'm definitely not a writer. But no, I was like, I need to be prepared because sometimes you say more than me and I'm like, shit. Like, hey, that thing today.
I need to elaborate more.
You're going to love my last one. Come on, give me another one.
Okay. In this one, scenario number 3, you are a fae in the human realm. Nobody knows that you are fae except for your kidnapper, who turns out, your kidnapper turned mother. You don't know that she's not your mother.
Okay.
Kidnapped as a think Rapunzel and Mother Gothel. Like,
yeah, I'm getting the vibe.
Right? Until one day you unleash elemental magic. Now all the kingdoms, plural, are in ruins, and they're hunting you.
Did I kill people?
Open to interpretation. You leveled kingdoms with your accidental elemental magic.
Well, if I got that kind of fucking magic, I'm fairly certain I can take anyone on. Fuck yeah, I'm surviving that one. Probably not, but I'll give it a good go.
You're gonna try.
I'll try my hardest. That one was great. Someone needs to write that. And
your first one.
And you could call the lead character Anastasia and you shorten it to Stacy. Okay? And you put JC me in the thing saying, hey, thank you.
I don't have a romantasy name though, so you can't really throw mine in there.
I don't know. We could. Okay. I'll think about that one. I'm like, oh, hang on.
No,
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. So this next one, you're in the pirate realm.
Yes, pirates.
So This focuses on wild, lawless survival on the ocean. Okay? So you're set in a world of fae, and everything is basically on the ocean. And you must survive battles and moonlit choices that cost everything. You are a fierce heroine who does not wait to be saved. So you are. But you have trouble forming alliances because everyone around you is morally grey, and you let your desires cloud your judgment. Yeah.
I'm
Especially if
surviving
they're
because I'm
squat.
fierce, but I'm dying for other reasons.
Hilarious. Maybe there's a mermaid too. Like, I didn't think about that. I'm like,
Ooh.
ocean.
Mermaids. Hey, if there's, yeah, there could be mermaids.
And they're vicious little bitches.
Yeah. Are they, or are the sirens the vicious ones?
Sirens lead men with their voices to drown. My mermaids are going to split you open with a sword. Triton.
Disney would disagree.
Yeah, I know. No, she's just about humans.
Oh.
And okay, I think I would probably have definitely died at least twice, but I think I might have
Yeah.
been all right in the last one.
I think I would survive one of yours.
Yeah, I think we did okay there.
We made it out alive once. Track record, not great.
No, but hey, we didn't fail all of them. I'm actually quite impressed with us. So bloody funny.
I love it.
All right, what's next?
Next one, we're going to build a perfect romantasy book.
Ooh, yeah. I got notes on this one too.
I'm winging it.
So I had to prepare. Okay. Like, my mind is so, like, I had Post-its and I'm like, ooh, what can I put here? What can I put there? And you're like, I thought we were doing this together. And I'm like, yeah, but I had to have a rough idea of how it worked in my head.
Fair.
Good God. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Did you want to start us off?
Sure.
Because if
am
not, I
going to.
will.
What's that?
I said, because if you don't, I will. And you might not like where I go with this.
Okay. So, since this is romantasy and obviously it's not set in like our world, I feel like our main character is the villain, but we don't know that they're the villain.
Okay. So they know that they're a villain.
They know it. We don't. We as the readers do not know that the main character is a villain. So we're seeing everything through their eyes, the way that they're seeing it, the way that they're thinking, the way that they're feeling it. And we feel like they are the hero.
But what if she was actually cursed as a baby and someone else that was supposed to be the villain, they got switched. So she
Ooh.
doesn't know that she's the villain when she tries to do good stuff, but villainous stuff happens when she tries. And then the other person, like the male lead, we're going to go with that, was supposed to be the villain. And now he's like, doesn't understand why like doing bad stuff creates good stuff because they mess with the magic.
Love it.
Yeah.
Sold. Yes.
Do it. I told
Yes.
you I needed to prepare.
You nailed it. Give me a trope.
Well, okay. I think there should be an animal companion.
Yes.
There needs to
Can it be a fox?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Does it talk?
Yes. But only to the person that it's with.
Yeah. Love it. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And it should be set in a small town.
Village.
Nice. Love that. And maybe the reason that she realizes that she's been cursed is there's a prophecy.
Have that prophecy in there.
You're gonna need
that
the prophecy.
She discovers accidentally in the library.
Where is the library? Is it in the small town, or did she find it?
It's in the small town.
Okay.
It's got to be in the small town. It's got to be where she is. It's
so she's
close
not
proximity.
So
she's not trying to find it.
Oh, okay. All right. Tell me more.
She stumbles upon it because while she is trying to do good, but the bad things happen, she seeks answers from the town witch or something. And they tell her to go read a book.
That should be the advice to every person ever.
Go read a book.
Go read a book.
Go touch grass. Go read a book.
Yeah.
So she goes to the library and she stumbles across some ancient text. And she's like, hey, this sounds like it's me. which sets her on the path to go find the MMC.
Yes!
There it is.
I just yelled really loud. That's right, because they have to get their curses lifted. But at this point, because he's been trying to do bad stuff and he's doing good stuff, he's morally grey, but maybe breaking the curse means he doesn't want to be a villain.
Maybe.
Maybe.
True love's kiss. True love's kiss at the end. And everybody is set right.
I love that. I'm such a romantic in that way because I really believe that a really good kiss could fix a lot of problems.
World leaders should just have a smooch and then everything would be great.
You know what? That's the problem. There's not enough women world leaders out there for the male world leaders to kiss. Okay. I think we'd solve a lot of problems here this way. Or if those world leaders had wings.
Because they were soft and didn't feel like leather.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so she has a love interest. We know where they live. Okay, what kind of magic do they have?
Ooh. I don't know.
Obviously, with the curse and they're trying to do good stuff, there's obviously something happening to them, but they need their own powers. What if every time she tries to use elemental magic, let's say she's an elemental witch, and every time she tries to cast fire, it rains?
Ooh, backwards.
Yeah,
like the opposite happens.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Now we need to give him some powers. What can we give him?
Well, if he's the bad guy, he's trying to do bad things. So if he's trying to like somebody, he gives them more life.
I love that. Yes,
They
yes.
age
do that.
backwards. He tries to wipe them off the planet, and they age backwards by like 5 years.
Or that he gets rid of their diseases. So maybe they were sick and he heals them instead of killing them off. Ooh, we could write this.
We could.
Write the fuck out of this. Okay, I need to know how it ends now.
Twisted Sisters, it's our turn.
Are we ending? Are we doing an ending? Because I need an ending now. How does it end?
Well, I don't know. Is this a standalone, or are we gonna plot the next one?
Okay.
I'll say I do appreciate a good standalone. We don't get enough of those
lately.
from
I do
it.
too lately. We should, because then you could do spin-off books of other characters.
Yes.
I love it. How's it ending?
I need a prequel story about my fox.
Oh yeah. What's its name?
What is his name? Duck.
Oh yeah. Duck the fox. I'm
Duck
down
the
with
fox.
that.
Right on.
Fox.
Duck the fox. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you
How
miss
does
now.
this
Yeah, come on. I need ending.
in the end, I'm picturing a battle.
Ooh, but who cursed them? Why did this person curse them?
Good question. I don't know. Why did the curse ricochet? Why did the curse ricochet?
I wonder if it's somebody was supposed to rule and they looked in the magic mirror and realized that the two of them together would actually bring peace to the kingdom. They didn't want that.
Ooh, what if it was the witch who told her to go read a book?
Oh, the one. Yeah, but then why would she tell her to do that?
Because she's hoping that
She will. Or she'll kill him.
Well, she'll kill him. And then the curse will live forever.
I like it.
Oh.
But yes, there should be a battle. That witch has an army. She has an army of something. What are we giving her? She's an army of something terrible.
Zombies.
Terrible.
The dead. She raises the dead.
My God!
Casey's gonna fall out of her chair.
It's a good thing I'm trapped. Because I might. I'm loving this. This is copyright material, people. Do not steal our ideas. Unless you're an author and you're going to give us money.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So how do they kill? Maybe they have to hold hands and they'll be able to channel their magic together. Kill the army off.
But I think the battle needs to take place at some sacred ground. They're not supposed to find the sacred ground. But they do. And then that's where the witch comes and she resurrects her army of the dead. And then together But I also think maybe the witch needs to get into the. Wait, I need to give him a name.
Okay. What do you want to call him?
What's a good name for a romantasy? Ugh. I'm just
It's
picturing
normally
one
the
that
court of something in BS or
I
Starlight of
need a name
Shadows
for the
and
guy.
Moons.
I'm gonna call him just for today. It's not written in stone. But I'm gonna call him Luke, just to have a name in my head. The witch is getting in Luke's head though, and she's like, "You could end all this if you just kill off Serafina over there, and everything will be fine, and the world can go back to the way it is."
You didn't call
And
her
he's all
Persephone?
like, "What's that?"
It's like I saw the way your mouth moved. I'm like, she's gonna say Persephone, and I'm like, it's
I
Persephone.
thought about it. Persephone. I thought about it, but I went Serafina instead.
I like
And
it.
she's like, you can be who you're supposed to be if you just. And he's thinking about it. And she's over there like, Luke, you've got to be freaking kidding me. After everything we've been through to get to this point, you're going to listen to this bitch and not me. And then in the end, he's like, yeah, you're right. And they cut their hand, smoosh them together, and it breaks the curse and they blast her away.
Goosebumps, goosebumps.
I just came up with that on the fly.
I love it. Oh my God,
Amazing.
that was so good. Would you read that? Would you read
I would
that?
read that.
I would
I want to write it. I want to write it. I'm going to have to listen to this
my
podcast
God.
back.
I would so freaking read that. Like, I want to read it right now.
Why isn't that a book yet?
I don't know.
we
Authors,
just
that's
came
your
up-
sign right there. We have it. Concept, we need you to
There's an
completion.
idea. There it is.
my
Megan, can you please
God.
write a romantasy? Here's the idea.
God, that was so good.
I enjoyed that.
Like, if this varied off of like my, like I didn't write. I had the same thing as you. She's a villain,
Mhm.
and that was it.
Amazing.
That was all that we did. That was the same.
I didn't do anything though. I just went with it as we were chatting.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, you took
I liked that.
where I started my story, and it's completely different now, but I love it better.
What was
my
your story?
God. Huh?
What was your idea?
Well, I set mine in a remote castle.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where all the magic is. And she's trying to undo what happened to her. And he wants her power and his power. So he's come looking for her. She's hiding out because she knows. And he wants to break the curse so that he can take what she can do for her magic and his magic so that he can dominate the whole kingdom.
Okay, I'd read that too.
Yeah. I went a little to town. But he ends up like finding her in the woods. She's been hurt. And he doesn't realize that that's who she is because she's not in the castle. She leaves it for once. And she's hurt and he helps her. I know. I went there.
Okay, well, I liked that.
Yeah, I went there. And then when
and
because obviously and then he's like making her better and he's having feelings. And then he finds out who she is and he doesn't know what to do. And he runs away. And she's like, what the fuck happened here? Yeah. And then he's like, but then I love your idea of something getting in his head. And it's like, fuck yeah. And he recommits to it and he goes hunting for her. He wants her dead.
Get her. She's like, no, don't do this to me. Cut your hand and smoosh our blood together.
That's going to be our thing now. You can fix anything by cutting your hand. I love it. That was so much fun. You come up with the best ideas today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This episode was made for me, I suppose. Came from me.
Because we're moving into
the romantasy books that ruined us.
It's funny because I was like, I really don't think there's any books that really did that for me. And I went through my Goodreads and I'm like, oh, actually, there's quite a lot of them here. Like, I'm full of baloney.
What was your first romantasy, though?
What one did I first read? It was ACOTAR.
Was it?
Yeah. And honestly, I wasn't because I was not wowed by book one. I was like, clearly I'm not a romantasy person because this book is 3 stars. Like, it's not great. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know.
I remember, that's what you told me too when I was going to read it. When I borrowed yours, you're like, I'm sorry for the first one.
Get through book
Stick
one.
with it.
Yeah, but book 2 is the magic, and I get it now. But it's funny because Throne of Glass, which I've read much later, book 1 was good. But if I'd have started with Assassin's Blade, I would have said, fuck this.
I feel the same way. I read Assassin's Blade 3rd. I haven't gotten through the whole series yet. I'm on Air of Fire. Air of Fire, is that what it is?
Yeah.
The 4th one?
You know what? I liked Kale's book. I don't give a shit what anyone says about it. I actually quite fucking enjoyed that.
Okay, I haven't read it.
I know. You're forgiven. It's
My
just
first Romantasy, you lent it to me, that was 4th Wing. And you're like, Jace, you need to read this book. And I was like, yeah, okay.
I know, you're like, I'll get there. Still good.
And then I had it literally sitting on my end table for like 4 months. And finally, you're like, can I have my book back if you're not going to read it? And I was like, oh, fine, I'll read it. And then I read it in like 2 days. And I had, do you remember I had Rob come and pick up the next one?
Yes.
I read
I remember. That was so
and
fucking funny.
then I told everyone I know to read it.
It spreads that way. And I think that's one of the things about Romantasy too, is it covers, like, if you love fantasy, if you love romance, if you are a young adult person, like, I think it covers a lot of readers. And I think that's the
Totally.
magic of Romantasy. I don't even know where I just pulled that out of. But that was one of the things I was thinking about it too. It's like fantasy readers read fantasy books. Romance readers read romance books. Like, you don't tend to have a lot of crossover.
Sure.
But I think it really appeals to a wide range of people.
It does. There's something in it for everybody.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's dominating, because I'm not being funny. Most of the books I see right now are romantasy. Like, people
Same.
are, yeah.
So many.
So
I have authors
many.
reaching out. They're like, hey, want to read my dark romantasy book?
Yes,
Okay.
baby, I do.
Threaten me with a good time. Yes, I do.
I almost spat my tea everywhere. Almost choked. That was so bad. Okay. So my first book that I picked for this, where it didn't necessarily destroy me in the way that romantasy books do, but it really hit in a different way. And I don't know if you've read it, but it was The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Now, for me, the romance hit in such a way that they don't like each other. They like, it's vehemently bad between the two of them, the prince and Jude. But he actually doesn't hate her. Because she's human, he's fae, and he doesn't want anybody to know that he's actually completely in love with her.
Oh.
Yeah, so he covers it up with, like, being a bit of a cock. Like, he's an asshole. Like, it's bad. The way he treats her is heinous. But he is completely besotted with her, and she can't stand him. And I'm like, this is different, because normally they both have a reason to not like each other, but it literally was to protect her, that he didn't want anybody to know that she could be used to hurt him. And I'm like, oh. You're still a douche, but
You're still a douche, but
still a
we love
douche. But I really liked it, and the hatred is intense. Like, the way she hates him, she would kill him and not think twice about it. Yeah. And I'm like, how are these people ever going to fall in love? And spoiler, they do. Wouldn't be a romantasy if they didn't.
Plot twist.
But I really enjoyed it. And one of the moments in the book when she finds out that he actually does love her, that he never hated her, her reaction to it, I was chuckling over it for ages, because she really wasn't buying it. Like, she was like,
I don't believe you.
and I'm like, that's so fucking funny. Now, it is a little bit of a bully romance, which is, I think, one of the reasons why it puts people off. Like, is he's such a piece of shit to her. But I think it was done really well, that it didn't come across really abusive the way some books do. And I kind of appreciated that they didn't oversell it. So
Yeah.
it's just that he was really quite horrible, but she was quite horrible back. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So it really wasn't that bad. And would I survive there? Well, in the Fae world,
No.
probably not. They torture humans. Like, they usually use their magic to make them do things that they wouldn't normally do. So I know I'm quite susceptible to shit like that. So I would not survive now.
Fair enough. First book is one that I actually have talked about on the podcast once upon a time in an earlier episode, but Between Tides and Thunder by Lena
Yeah.
I'm still not over it. And guys, I read this book in February, I think. whenever my whole family had the plague. We were all so
Yep.
sick that week. I finished it.
You had it
Uh, Oh
bad.
my god,
I
it
feel
was
so bad
awful.
for you people.
But I got it as an ARC, and I read it in 2 days, and I'm still thinking about it. It's available on Kindle Unlimited now,
I'm gonna
and
need
you can
that link.
buy it. I'll send it to you. You have, like, true enemies to lovers in this one, which I loved. You've got the slow burn romance, you've got elemental magic, you've got hidden identities, you've got only one bed, you've got Mary's the other brother. There's some pretty I can't talk about it without spoiling it, but there's a couple of plot twists in there. I literally read one of them, and I messaged the author, and I'm like, "Lena, what the fuck?" She's like, "Oh, strap in and keep going."
Yeah.
Okay.
Pony up, baby.
And it's a standalone, which, as we said earlier, we don't get a lot of those
No,
in the romantasy fantasy genre.
no, we don't.
So I love it. It's a one book commitment, and I ate it. I ate it up, and everybody should read it.
So if you're a commitment phobe and you don't want to deep dive into romantasy too hard, this probably might be a really good book
It's
for
a
you to
really
start
good
with.
one to start with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's one and done. You get a lot of the really good tropes in there too. Like you've got a slow burn, you've got the only
Nice.
one bed, which is actually just like a blanket on the ground with some snow.
Love that.
It's really good.
I like
Really,
the
really
sound of
good.
it. I do. I
Yeah,
love it.
good. Get it. I need to buy the trophy for my library.
Get her done. I've got Waverly's book coming. I think it's shipped already.
Yeah, mine's coming today.
Yay! I cannot wait for that.
I'm
Sorry,
so excited to go get that signed by
that was a massive
our lovely
progress.
friend.
Okay. My second book is actually a duology. There's like a prequel now, but you don't need to read it to really get the tone of the land with it. But it's fuck my life.
Divine Rivals.
Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. And I didn't think I was going to enjoy this book because I don't know, it sounded really lame. I read the synopsis, I'm like, who the fuck's reading this crap? Yeah, ignore the synopsis, ignore Stacey. It was perfect. Okay. So it has this beautiful romance dynamic of where these two rivals in the workplace don't like each other. But they've also been sending typewritten letters to each other, not knowing it's each other because it's magical. So they literally type on their typewriters and the letter disappears. And then a reply comes. They don't know it's each other. So they're learning to fall in love with these like typed letters. And I was so romantic. I'm like, oh, the
That
love
sounds
letter is
lovely.
not dead. Not dead.
So
And one of the reasons why the book hit so hard was because when we find out how much he is in love with her, like his name's Roman, when she finds out that he's in love with her, he tells her in this garden, and oh my God, I had like tears in my eyes. Like, Mike's like, why are you crying? I'm like, he's telling her how much he loves her in a garden. He was like, okay, I'm going now.
go make me a garden, Mike.
Yeah. Come on, where's my romance, bro? But no, I don't know, it's so beautiful because it's war torn, right? So they're humans and the gods are fighting and it's really dangerous. So like the fact,
Oh,
yeah. If you haven't read it, you really should. It is really quite good.
I
And
have it on my
I love it because it's not like traditional romantasy in the way of like really fantasy built, but it's got like magical realism with the notes, and then the god stuff's like it's not the biggest part of the story. It's like they're the biggest part of the story, but it was I don't know, it was so magical. I really, really enjoyed it. And if you love the movie, You've Got Mail. Like this is like it's like You've Got Mail
like
vibes.
You've Got Mail meets the lake house.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was
Moon.
Oh, I loved it, and it's a duology, so it's again, but they're not big books, so it's probably the size of one very large romantasy book, and I really enjoyed it, and I really loved how it ended, and I don't know, I think more people should read it. I know it's a young adult, I know that tends to not impress a lot of people, but I would definitely survive in this world because for the most part, if you're staying out of the drama, like out of the god fighting, you got pretty good odds, so
People hate on YA books so much. They're good.
It's wholesome. Their relationship is
Yeah.
very wholesome, and I like dark romance. I like the smutty shit, but sometimes it's nice to have something clean and pure. And yeah, I like.
Sweet. Sweet.
So, what did you get next?
My next one is funny because we are actually going to deep dive this one later this month, but
Yes,
it's Metal Slinger.
I can't wait.
This book has literally lived rent free in my head since I finished listening/reading it last year. I'm dying for the sequel.
When
I'm
is
so
that
excited it's
out?
finally coming out.
When is it out?
Hold on, I can tell you because I wrote it in my fancy calendar. Shoot. I think it's July.
That's not that long, then.
No. No, I'm wrong. June 9th. Comes out June 9th.
Well, that's really soon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay. And we'll
Maybe
just
that's
finish
why we picked it, because we knew the sequel was coming out soon.
entirely
This is ringing a
possible.
bell.
Whoops. But Metal Slinger, again, you've got like enemies to lovers, but it's not like true enemies to lovers. They're just from like different kingdoms. But you've got some hidden identities. There is a huge betrayal at the end, leading to an epic cliffhanger that had my jaw on the floor. You've got like a really morally gray MMC, delicious, delicious slow burn, forced proximity. I cannot wait to deep dive this one.
Okay, well, you're making me want to go read it right now, and I've got a couple other books ahead of it.
But we're running out of time, yo, because we record this one on the 7th.
Yeah, I know. I'll get it done on the
Oh,
weekend.
no, I'm wrong. We recorded on the 14th. I'm
Yeah, I was
lying.
going to say, I'm pretty sure I have a couple weeks. But I keep looking at it, and it doesn't look like a massive book.
No. The audio was really good.
Could not got the audio. Could be
That's
ages.
fine. I bought it on Audible, so I have it.
Did. Saw some links. Would you survive there?
Maybe.
What? Maybe. How bad is it?
It's like elemental stuff. I don't know. I could survive there, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe being like a handmaiden. Or just like a nobody living in town.
Staying out the danger zone. You know, if you're a side character, you'd be all right.
Side characters seem to survive.
Believe it.
But not the lovable ones, so I need to be witchier.
Yes. Stay dark. Okay. My last one was really hard because I had two, and I'm like, where do I want to go with this? And I'm like, well, we're going to be doing Quicksilver. So I picked Quicksilver. And it's funny because Callie Hall, obviously, she got picked up by a publisher, right? So now we're waiting for book 3. But you can tell that she got picked up with a publisher in book 2 because I don't think it lost a little bit of the magic. But the romance, like they're fated mates.
Okay.
She is human. He is fae. She accidentally calls to his necklace and he goes to save her when she's like, that's how the beginning of the book starts. And he takes her to his realm and he needs her to create these things to win the war because they've got like these really scary, crazy vampire things. And he needs it to stop. But he tries to stay away from her and he really can't. And he's got like the Shadow Daddy vibes and I absolutely
Kingfisher?
like I really liked it. Not because it's like he doesn't want to connect with her, but he can't help it. She don't want to connect with him, but she can't help it. They're stuck together regardless. And this is not just a little, well, you have to stay in my castle because I'm going to protect you. It's like, no. They are literally months away from losing this war. Like they literally, if there's a time crunch. These fae need her help that bad. They're in a time crunch. So you can really feel the panic. But it's funny because one of the funniest moments in the whole fucking book, and it's probably one of my favorite moments in any book ever, he tells her not to do something and she does it. And he scoops her up, dubs her on the bed and says, bad human. Like the way she explains it, he like tosses her, like, he's like, and throws her on the bed, like, bad human. And it just made me laugh so hard. I'll never forget that moment. That moment is my moment forever. And if I have to live in the Fae realm where there's all those vampires, I'm dead. If I have to live in the human world where she's cutting off everyone's water and everyone's not surviving, I'd be dead.
Huh.
So I'm
Okay.
dead.
Rest in peace, honey.
Yeah.
Been nice.
Unless I get myself a shadow daddy. Then I might be all
Carrion.
right. He is one of my favorite characters, and I don't like redheads, but he's so funny. I can overlook it. I know. I'm a complex lady.
You're funny.
Oh, dear. What's your last one?
Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha J. Tooley.
I know. You keep trying to make me read this one.
Do it already.
It's
God.
a time thing.
Fine. I should have picked this for our deep dive, but no, I wanted you to do Metal Slinger, so maybe one day. Trial of the
Tell
Sun
me
Queen.
about it.
It's like The Bachelorette meets The Hunger Games in the first book, okay? You have Lore, who has spent years being imprisoned for a crime she didn't commit. Suddenly, she is ripped out of prison, and she is brought to the palace to compete in the games to be the next Sun Queen. Okay, you have a broody as hell MMC. You want to hate him, and at first you kind of do, but then you don't. You really don't. Yeah. You've got more hidden identities, which seems to be a theme with all the books that I picked for this particular topic. Forced proximity. You've got...
Big one.
It is. It's there. I've got forced proximity in all the books too, which was what I was trying to go for
Do
here.
you think that it can be a romantasy book if it doesn't have forced proximity?
No. No, absolutely not. That's one of the reasons we all go feral for it. It's the forced proximity, the only one bed at the inn. It's all those, you know?
Love it.
But that one also ends with a crazy jaw-dropping plot twist, and you just have to keep going with it. I was, when I got this one, a friend of mine, Megan, who I've talked about before, she sent me this reel and was like, books to read if you liked XYZ. And this Child of the Sun Queen was on it. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I had a credit on Audible at the time. So I was like, sure. Couldn't stop listening to it. Absolutely could not stop listening to it. And I finished it so fast. And I was trying not to do that because we were leaving on a trip for Mexico. And I wanted something for the airplane. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Then anyway, so I'm telling her about it. I'm like, I'm going to have to spend more money and get some more credits. And she's like, here's a gift for book 2, but save it for the airplane.
Yeah. Don't overdo it.
I didn't save it for the airplane.
No, you didn't.
But I did get books 3 and 4 for the airplane.
Wow, you wiped through that. How many books are there?
4.
Is it finished?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I'll look into it. It's just, I don't have time for it. I've got
Corvin King narrates the MMC throughout the series. So if you're a fan, he sounds pretty.
Is he?
I don't really know what he looks like, to be honest, but I like the sound of his voice in these books.
Try not to look at what their faces look like because I get very disappointed. Because I guess I'm expecting Fae Warrior, and really it's just normal Joe.
Yeah, it's just a guy.
I know, it's just a man.
Nice
It's just a man, and that's sad.
Just a guy with a nice voice.
Yeah.
Who can growl.
You and your freaking growling.
It's a romantasy thing. Hello.
It really is. If you have ever read a romantasy, you have had at least every MC actually, I think, growls.
They do. It's a thing, especially when you listen to the audiobooks. They're growling there right in your ear. Like, come on. Are they doing it right if they're not growling in the audio? No?
I don't think so. No, I think you're right here. I think that's a thing. It can't be a romantasy if they're not growling on the audio.
Yeah. Or if it's got to say something in there too. He growled. You don't get that in romance novels. At least not usually. You get it every couple chapters in romantasy, though.
Pretty
growled.
We're okay with that. The repetitiveness is fine when it comes to romantasy. It's funny what we put up with, eh?
Seriously, though.
Seriously.
But weird nicknames are a no-go for me.
Oh my God. Some of them have really strange ones. Really strange ones. It's funny because in Quicksilver, it's Osha. He calls her little Osha, which means this beautiful butterfly that only lasts around for like one day. And they're beautiful, and it's the most incredible thing to watch. And I'm like, oh. But when he first starts saying it, I'm like, are you trying to say that she's fragile? Because that's
rude.
retarded. Yeah. No, that's not it. And I was like, oh,
Or like Little Fox in Once Upon a Broken Heart.
I like that. I love those books.
I'm on the second one.
So good. The audiobooks were so good. Look, no one mentioned them. You didn't talk about them. I didn't talk about them.
But yeah, but when I wrote my part for this episode, I wasn't finished the first one yet.
That makes sense. I was trying not to do books that you were going to do. So I'm like, and we read a lot of the same books. I'm like, we read a lot of not books too. And I wanted to stay away from Fourth Wing. I think that's been overdone a bit until the next book comes out, and then we can talk about it.
Is it ever coming out?
I don't know. She's dropping like a novella, or like, I don't know what it is. I already pre-ordered it.
I know the novella though. Like, can we just have the next one?
I would like it to be about Violet's dad. I would love to have that's what I'm hoping for. That was what my brain powers were doing. I'm like, I need to know. I need to know what he knows, because I think it's setting it up for book 4, because there's things that we need to know that he knows that she doesn't want to add in book 4.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Fine. If I accept if that's the case. But if it's like the missing hours, or like what Xaden and his people were doing, like when he was gone, and Vi's locked up or whatever, I don't give two flying shits about it.
Or if it's about dragon lore. Ooh, if it's dragon lore, I'm in, because there are things that I need to know. Yeah, I've got a couple
at the same time though, I don't want dragon lore. I don't want it until it's over. Because I feel like if I know things about the dragons now, it could spoil things later. Yeah, and I like to find things out as I go.
But what about if it's necessary for setting up what she's doing in book 4, and it'll make the book too big?
Well, then she should have put it in book 3.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Come on. Book 3 could have used a little different editing, and if you needed to make an entire novella to make book 4 make sense, you probably should have reworked the 3rd book.
Not gonna lie, I think she could have done book 3 a little better, but I am excited for book 4. Readers, are there any fantasy romantasy books coming out this year that you're really excited for? Any sequels? Any in a series? Let me know in the comments, because other than the one that Jace keeps pushing on me, I'd actually like something I've never heard of. So hit me with your best shot.
Which one do I keep pushing on you? Oh, Trial of the Sun Queen?
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying no. I would like to know outside of the mainstream.
Ooh, I've got one for you.
Give it to me.
How Does It Feel? By
How does what feel?
Jeanette O'Toole. I think that's what the book's called.
Okay.
It's called How Does It Feel?
Okay.
It's got dark fairies.
Ooh, I like
that. It's on KU, all of it. It's dark fairies. It's dark romantasy. It's not fluffy dragons and fae princes who are here to save you. It's evil fairies who are here to destroy you.
I love it. Okay.
With a back-to-back plot twist at the end that is going to make you go like this and then throw your book across the room, because that's what I did. I was mad.
Okay. Well, I'll be on my Kindle. I won't be doing that.
My mommy sent me the paperback. She kept seeing TikToks for it. And she called me. She's like, "Did you see all the TikToks I've been sending you?" And at the time, my in-laws were visiting. So I was like, "No, I haven't been on my phone." She's like, "Well, go look." Okay. So I did, and I watched it, and I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Do you have that book already?" And I said, "No, I've never even heard of it." She's like, "Good, because it's going to be at your house in 2 days."
Aww.
Okay, great.
I love that.
Fun read.
I love it. But we are looking for more. If you know of a KU author that writes beautiful romantasy books, stick it in the comments. We'd love to check them out. We hope that you have enjoyed this episode of us going down romantasy lane. It was definitely a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be, because I was marginally panicked. Every time JC comes up with games, I'm like, to keep me on my toes. Yes, and she does it.
Watch out, people coming on for interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I have fun.
Yeah, I had a great time. We hope that you did too. Don't forget to follow us, like us, share us, comment. Do all the good things so we can keep bringing you the content that you are enjoying. We hope that you have the reading week that you deserve, and we will catch you next week. Take care, readers.
Bye, guys.